Borno State has been in the spotlight when it comes to socio-economic advancement in recent years, having suffered setbacks from over a decade-long insurgency. Borno is rising above its peculiar challenges, repositioning itself as a model of economic prosperity. Hello and welcome. This is Borno Restoration. I am Jesse Tafida. Today on the program, we will bring you up to speed on activities of the Northeast Development Commission in complementing efforts of the Borno State government towards reviving the state. First, let's bring you the latest on Borno today.
Adarju Meduku is a widow with 2 children. Her husband died while fighting Boko Haram insurgents.
I got a call from army that they need to see me, and you know, when they call you, your husband is out, there is no good news about it. Life has not been easy, but we thank God for life. My kids are doing okay, they are fine. I'm trying my best to take care of them because sometimes when things happen, when you are still strong, you work hard for you to give the best for your children.
Adarju is happy to be among today's beneficiaries.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I don't know how to thank Brigadier General Haruna. He has really taken care of us, and there is nobody that will come that he needed help, that he will turn his back on you. I really thank him. I thank all the Nigerian army. It's because of Nigerian army he is here. We thank him for putting a smile on our face.
These other widows also benefited from the gesture, just as Adarju. General Officer Commanding 7th Division Nigerian Army say this is in commemoration of the 2024 Army Day celebration.
Remember, we are always here for you. If you have problems, try and bring them forward. Don't keep them to yourself, because if you keep them, nobody will help you. Make them known to us. You have channels through which you can forward all these things. All right?
This gesture will be extended to other widows, according to the GOC. The Nigerian army have continued to put their lives on the line in protecting the territorial integrity of the nation. In doing that, most of them have paid the supreme price. Government and the military have continued to support the widows and orphans of the fallen heroes, and Nigerians have been urged to follow suit in putting a smile on the faces of the families they left behind.
Giving support to the survivors of the 13-year conflict and repositioning the state has been central to the activities of the Northeast Development Commission. From security to health, youth empowerment and resettling of IDPs back to their places of abode has been all-round massive. Let's take this report.
The 13-year Boko Haram insurgency has created untold hardship to people and compounded the predicament of millions in northeast Nigeria, Cameroon, Chad, and Niger Republic. As peace gradually returns, the federal government established the Northeast Development Commission in response to the devastating aftermath of insurgency and societal upheavals. The task ahead of the NEDC was broad, yet the Commission is dedicated to revitalize every facet of life, from infrastructure to individual well-being, setting a new course towards a resilient and flourishing future. First, the Northeast Development Commission mapped out ways to cushion effects of the millions of survivors of the Boko Haram insurgency. Provision of food, non-food items, and cash has been key to the NEDC.
We are going to donate the following food and non-food items, which cost about 50 billion naira, through His Excellency, Mr. Vice President, to all the state governors of the region, the 18 senatorial districts of the region, the 48 federal constitutions of the region, as well as the 6 state house assemblies in each state.
Based on the post-insurgency recovery and peace-building assessment report on the Northeast, which was jointly validated by the World Bank, the EU, and the Presidency, the Boko Haram inflicted damages in the Northeast to the tune of $9 billion.
I want to call on the Nigerian military to reach into the enclaves of the insurgents who are not ready to lay down their arms. We must pursue them to their hideouts in the remote nooks and crannies and neutralize those who refuse to surrender.
Officials of the Northeast Development Commission have continued to travel through rough roads to all the local government areas affected by insurgency to assess the level of damage so as to plan on how best to resettle IDPs back in no time.
Borno State, and indeed the other 5 states in the region, are the most critical partners of the NEDC. In addition to the federal MDS, the following partners and private sectors, among others. In order to come up with a robust regional master plan, we consider consultation with the stakeholders as very pertinent toward producing a credible and comprehensive roadmap for recovery and sustainability growth in the Northeast region. During the preceding year 2021, the Commission conducted baseline surveys and held consultation with diverse groups such as grassroots stakeholders in all the 17 LGAs in the state, in Borno State here in June, July, organized private sector, i.e. Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, road transport actors and etc. in August, and rep of the state government in NEC in September.
This has yielded positive result with the kickoff of 10,000 housing unit with 1,000 houses for a start at Gom community of Mafa local council area. As work progresses, Senate and House committee always take time to visit work sites in order to checkmate level of work done so far.
Quality road constructed, linking 2 local government areas of Mafa and Jere local government area. These are farming communities. You remember that some farmers were killed some 2 years ago. This is a farming community where the livelihood of the people are farming and fishing. And we have to commend the effort of the MD and his team for a job well done. We have to look around, use any possible means to attract funding in order to carry out more developmental efforts. The MD is a very straightforward, a man of integrity, he works very well with his team, and we are sure that with more funding, the northeast ravaged by Boko Haram will be developed, inshallah.
The 1,000 housing units in Gum community consists of 2 blocks with basic amenities such as solar-powered electricity, solar-powered boreholes, a market, police station, vocational training center, schools, among others.
We're also handing over to the state government 1,000 mass housing units in Ngom out of the 10,000 houses that was approved by His Excellency Mr. President as special intervention. I would like to use this opportunity to commend the continuous efforts of the Managing Director and the entire team of the NEDC for carrying out their mandate.
We are currently pursuing intensive consultation with all stakeholders, after which we should soon unveil a robust and harmonized master plan tagged the Northeast Stabilization and Development Master Plan for the zone.
The timing of this occasion is quite appropriate, as Borno State government is working assiduously to resettle all internally displaced persons back to their ancestral homes before the end of this year, especially those that are living in the metropolitan council, as peace is gradually returning to the most parts of the state.
In areas of health care, the Northeast Development Commission has revamped healthcare facilities in the state. It saw the establishment of burn centers, molecular labs, and other state-of-the-art healthcare facilities across the state.
Well, you know, like our role is intervention. We always look at some of the critical sectors, education, health, and so on and so forth, and see what is being required. What we do here is we normally don't impose things on institution. We're always committed as a team to work. Last time we told you that we're going to renovate the whole place and provide some facilities. As you can see, some of the facilities have started coming up, like the staff quarters, the common facility, and so on and so forth. And we're in the warehouse. We have seen that most of the equipment from which given them have been delivered. So by the grace of God, during the first quarter of next year, we hope to finish the renovation and give them the whole equipment they needed, so that that place will be a center of excellence. I'm satisfied that they are doing a good job. We are planning to move our state office here and some other facilities. You know, you can see we talk about staff clinic, staff training school, and so on and so forth. So this place will be one of the beauty of Maiduguri by the grace of God.
When it comes to education, the NEDC has paved way for sustainable development through transformative educational initiative, construction of mega schools, provision of learning materials, and training of teachers.
The youth, I want to congratulate you. You have done well because we have been following your work on. We keep our promise, and for those who have graduated at 6 review, we are going to give you a stipend, a start-off of $250 naira each.
The Northeast Development Commission has also, during a fire incident at the Maiduguri Monday Market, assisted traders who lost their means of livelihood with the sum of 2 billion naira, a move the state government is happy about.
The board was considering how can we commit or support in making the traders comfortable and restart the activities. So the board resolved that, at least for now, we can provide what we call the restart capital. Because when the market was burned down, I think we know the situation. Besides losing the stock, I think most of the traders there are daily intake in and out because they have to go there in the morning and get, and we're also aware of the kind of intermediate support they have been giving them. So the board has decided to give a grant of 2 billion naira to support the traders in taking off their business. And with the permission of Your Excellency and my chairman, the check is here to be handed over to Your Excellency so that the traders as immediate will benefit from this token 2 billion naira to restart their business and see what we can do in the future to support them.
We are glad that the federal government of Nigeria has established the Northeast Development Commission with a view to addressing the root causes of this insurgency, which are not limited to increasing poverty, increasing infrastructural deficit, and increasing climate vulnerabilities. And therefore, we, the governors of the Northeast sub-region, had a meeting during our last meeting and resolved that henceforth we want the Northeast Development Commission to invest in medium and longer term sustainable solutions that will address our own problems, while acknowledging the serious gaps that exist on our humanitarian side. But we want a chunk of the funds from the Northeast Development Commission to be invested mainly on road construction, on education, utilization of renewable energy, especially now that subsidy was removed and dependence on fossil fuel is no more sustainable. Investment in commercial agriculture, amongst others, and most especially the issue of job creation and security above all. Because the nexus between peace, security, and development need not to be overemphasized. If there is no peace, there will be no security, and if there is no security, there will be no development. And therefore, I want to remind the Northeast Development Commission again that there is a need for us to sustain the ongoing security situation in the state, in the sub-region, and where possible, improve upon what we have now. So security is very essential to all of us.
One other sector that the NEDC has paid attention to is the agricultural sector. In Borno State, Agriculture contributes to about 65% of the state gross domestic product, has suffered a big blow due to Boko Haram insurgency. The state has over 10 years lost more than 500,000 metric tons of food due to the conflict. But through massive investment in modern farming techniques has enhanced food production in the state. Recently, Nigeria's Vice President Kashim Shettima was in the state to launch farming input for farmers, courtesy of the Northeast Development Commission.
Ambition of an organization that has become a conduit of hope for the Northeast. Today is a demonstration of our promise, an assurance of our commitment, and a reminder of what this region means to the nation. So I'm deeply honored to witness the making of a history of service that will outlive each of us. The Northeast Development Commission is a product of the people, and it shall serve the interests of the nation. Every organization that aspires to influence the welfare and future of society must draw its core from the people it sets out to serve. It is this foundational principle that guides the NEDC. This institution, therefore, embodies our collective resolve to transform the narrative of this region from one marred by despair and devastation to one defined by renewal and triumph. The NEDC is a critical engine driving the development of the Northeast. In the face of adversity, it has demonstrated resilience, vision, and an unyielding dedication to its mission. This laying of new infrastructure for its head office doesn't only bring it closer to the people, but invites them to be first-row stakeholders in the implementation of programs aimed at economic revitalization. Today's foundation-laying ceremony is a step towards fulfilling His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's priority and promise to prioritize initiatives that safeguard the interests of the Northeast. This promise is not merely a political commitment, but a moral obligation to the people, who have endured so much and deserve nothing less than a future defined by peace, stability, and prosperity. The hot office we gather to commence today is not just a building. It is a portrait of our shared aspirations as a people with shared objectives. This head office shall symbolize the strength of our collective will to rebuild, to restore, and to rise above the challenges that have long hindered the progress of the Northeast. As we lay this foundation, we do so with a vision of a Northeast that is vibrant, resilient, and forward-looking. We do so imagining our contributions to building a nation where every child has access to quality education, where healthcare is accessible to all, where infrastructure supports thriving economies, and where peace and security are the bedrock of daily life. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we can only reclaim and shape the narrative of this region if each of us stands together. Every part of this country looks to us to transform our story of anguish into one of revival and triumph. This is an opportunity for us to do so, and this new head office shall serve as a hub of innovation and a center for strategic planning that guides the Northeast towards a brighter future.
continue what we were doing before. God willing, we want to continue and conclude on those projects and programs we have started and create new ones, taking into account the reality of time now. We have decided at the Commission to stockpile some critical food items. And now is the time to release some of those food items to the beneficiaries, because they are all stockpiled because of the people in the region. So in the next few days, we are going to release enough quantity of food, in fact, plus some non-food item, to support the people of Northeast, and in the process also bring down the price of these essential commodities.
With these efforts by the Northeast Development Commission, Borno is gradually regaining its past glory as the star of the desert.
And that's our package.